Today in the show, I'm going to answer the question, who is Kamala Khan? So Kamala Khan is the current Miss Marvel, and she was the first ever headlining Muslim American character in comics, like the first ever one. She is a fantastic character, and she definitely explores a point of view in comics that has not been explored before. A lot of people do argue, well, Kamala Khan's not real, she was done as a cash grab. To those people, I do have to say, first off, even if it was a cash grab, it's more minority representation in comics, so I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, there has to be an exchange for everything, so if the exchange here has to be that it wasn't real, it just had to be done as a cash grab, I'm fine with that. Bring on more minority representation in comics. Second off, it's a Muslim that writes Kamala Khan, which means there is no way that it could have been a cash grab. So by my tonality and how much I will defend this character's creation, I'm guessing you can already tell I really like this character. So in 2013, Marvel revealed a new Ms. Marvel, and her name will be Kamala Khan, and she'll be a Muslim, and her book will be written by G. Willow Wilson, who herself is a Muslim. The book was written to have a good balance between a superhero life and Kamala's home life, about having a mother that was super paranoid about her daughter being a teenager and surrounded by boys. A mother that was convinced that if Kamala so much gets sneezed on by a boy, she is going to get pregnant and die. Then also having a super conservative brother and a father that doesn't really care about what Kamala wants, he just wants Kamala to grow up and become a doctor. So why is Kamala called Ms. Marvel? Well, her first ever real-life superhero experience was very close to Ms. Marvel, or rather Captain Marvel at that time. So I think it was in Captain Marvel number 14, Kamala actually sees Carol protect people in real life for the first time. And from that point onwards, Kamala begins to idolize Carol Danvers. So naturally, when Kamala gained her own powers, she decided to become the new Ms. Marvel because no one was using the mantle at that time, and she continued the legacy of super powerful women being Ms. Marvel. So how did Kamala get powers? Well, she's not a mutant, she's something called an Inhuman. And put very basically, Inhumans were people that had powers laying dormant inside of them, and they needed something called the Terrigen Mists to activate them. And eventually the Terrigen Mists were released all around the world, and a whole bunch of people gained powers that were laying dormant inside of them. And Kamala was one of these people. I like this take because it's not entirely like mutants. With mutants, you can kind of tell when someone's going to gain their powers. They've got headaches, they've got migraines, they've got general body pains, and then suddenly the powers manifest. And the X-Men will know. They have a chance to go up to a person and say, you're about to have powers that will manifest, and we can help you. With the Inhumans, it's just like, whoopsie daisy dangle, now you're suddenly different. It's two different takes of having something that's thrust upon you that makes you different. And I think that's very important to explore, especially in comics, because really, that's what comics have been about for a long time. The best part of Kamala as Ms. Marvel is that so many people were saying this series is going to be bad, it's just a cash grab, Marvel don't actually care about this character. But since it came out, there has not been a single bad issue of Ms. Marvel. In fact, every single issue has been one of my favorites every month. And I'm not the only person that feels like this. The evidence is that this series and its creators are up for a total of 5 Eisner Awards. Now, for all of you that don't know what an Eisner Award is, it's essentially the Oscars, but for comics. I love this series, and I want to make sure it wins an award, even if it doesn't win an Eisner. So maybe this year I'll do my own version of the Eisners, the Faustners, the Faust Awards, the Faustner Awards. I like the Faustners. Kamala's gonna get a Faustner Award. It's super effective! Okay guys, that is it for today. So what do you think of Kamala Khan? Please let me know in the comments down below. And also don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more history videos. And also don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, support the show by checking out my Patreon so I can make bigger and better and more history videos. And also don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel, my vlogging channel, and follow me on Twitch. My name is Faust, this has been Exploring Comics, and it is super effective.